Yeah, check me out, man. Chilling out, watching Good Stamp TV, you know what I'm saying? And I'm up in Quiet Soul Studios, checking out some old classic beats I put together. It's the DJ Bree, man. Gotta check me out.
Yeah, I'm back, man. Same shit, different day. To my niggas, I'm loyal, this fam shit is royal. My spirit never dies, it's immortal. 9mm, same color as 4, solid to the core. I've been to war, stood alive, smooth like velour. Mystique like the Lord, move through the shadows of the night. Chasing this cash on weak flights, 3 strikes.
I started making music. I started DJing at the age of 17. I bought my first turntable, Bricktown, New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? It was one turntable. It wasn't even a 1200. It was a 1500. Technique 1500. It was like a little belt valve turntable. You know, I could do my little cuts, put the little nickel on the needle and shit. You know, and then it was like from there, I went from DJing to rapping because I ended up in New York. I was out there homeless, whatever, then I ended up getting a job at Genius Music Palace. Genius Music Palace, Flatbush Avenue, you know what I'm saying? Between Avenue I and J. And I was DJing, had a job, I was just making local mixtapes and selling records and stuff like that, you know. I wasn't making a lot of money then, but it was just the fact that, you know, I had a job, you know what I'm saying, DJing in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? So that alone was like, yeah, that was like, wow, it was a major accomplishment for me. Nigga being from Louisville, Kentucky, you know what I'm saying? I'm out in Brooklyn now, making mixtapes, you know. So, and it was first major accomplishment in music, yeah, for me. Well, as far as me making beats, I use the MPC 2000. But I started out, so when I first started making beats, I started out using the Roland W30. You know what I'm saying? It was, the keyboard came out in like 1988. Matter of fact, they used that keyboard to produce the first Boyz II Men's album. You know what I'm saying? They used a Roland W30, but it was souped up. It had all the connectors, because like that kind of keyboard, you can connect it to a lot of different other keyboards, synthesizers and mixers and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So I use that keyboard my first time producing, but currently right now I'm using an MPC 2000, you know what I'm saying? So, and by the way, I'm legally blind. I know that piece of I know that piece of equipment like I know the back of my hand, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I can be completely blind and make a bunch of beats just with the MPC, you know what I'm saying? Because I know the system, you know. So like, you know, I'm the sample kind of guy, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like digging in the crates, whether it be CDs or actual records, you know what I'm saying, or MP3 players. I'm digging in the crates to find just interesting stuff to work with, you know what I'm saying? Now, it's not just the samples. A lot of times I incorporate keyboard sounds as far as like bass lines and stuff like that, you know, really to give it a different feel from the original sample that I'm chopping it from, you know what I'm saying? So first thing I'm really thinking about is the percussions and the drums. Like I said, we're dealing with hip hop. So it's strong percussions. I'll be dealing with strong percussions and stuff, shit like that. So I'm thinking about the drums in my head, you know what I'm saying? Once the drums, you know, the melodies already automatically pop in my head, you know what I'm saying? I might hear a certain melody that inspire me, okay. I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna rearrange it differently. So it won't be just a loop.
What inspires you to do music?
One thing that really inspires me to do music, you know, is just life itself, you know what I'm saying? Like the struggles and the pain, really, you know what I'm saying? And that's what really draws me more towards music, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know, like most people would say, man, it's a stressful life that helps you out, you know what I'm saying? In tough times, you know what I'm saying? So music is definitely what inspires. Just life itself, just, you know, the pain and the struggles of life, You know what I'm saying? The good and the bad, the ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? And that's what really inspires me to want to do the music, because you know, when I do my music, you know, it's like a release, it's like I'm escaping, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm taking a trip to the outermost, to another place, you know what I'm saying? I'm here, but I'm not really here, I'm in another world, you know what I'm saying? So that's what really inspires me. That's life, pain, pleasure.
Stamp TV checking in with DJ Bree.
First time I realized this is something I want to do, I'm gonna tell you. The track I was listening to, I was watching Young TV Rap and Gangsta came on, Take It Personal. You know what I'm saying? That track is just the way that it was produced and the cuts that was in it, and the scratching. I think how old? It's like 91, something like that, or 92. I was like 14 or 15 years old, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, wow, that shit was amazing. It just, you know, the sound, and this is something I really got to get into. But I really wanted to saw myself doing it, because, you know, my uncle used to DJ, you know what I'm saying? My uncle, he used to love a local DJ, he used to have turntables and this. And I seen this back in like the early, mid-80s. I was a little kid and shit, you know what I'm saying? My uncle was in there cutting the turntables. I'm like, wow. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to seeing this on TV. The movie Beach Street was one of my favorite hip-hop movies, you know what I'm saying? I seen that movie. And then I see my uncle doing this shit. I'm like, wow, I definitely want to do this. I'll sit there for hours, go home, be starving and everything, just to watch him just do that, cutting and scratching, you know what I'm saying? Just sitting there and watching it, you know what I'm saying? So that's the first inspiration, really, you know what I'm saying? When I seen that Gangsta video, I gotta do this. So. I haven't gotten to the phrase of doing any albums yet. I just been doing mixtapes. Really, you know, mixtapes is really, I feel like I ain't got my arsenal set up ready to do an album, but you know, that's gonna be in the near future. Right now, I'm just doing it with the mixtape. The latest mixtape I got coming out now is called Part 7. You know what I'm saying? Part 7, you know what I'm saying? It's just collective. I'm not really on it, rhyming too much, but I did all the production. I did all the production on it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm rhyming on a few tracks here and there, but you know, so Part 7 is just a collective artist. We got my man Lil Deezy representing AP. Who else we got? We got my man Lil Red, Ruber Red, you know what I'm saying? He's out in J-Town and shit, you know what I'm saying? What we got? I got my man Father Ja, you know what I'm saying? Unstoppable Sound Agents. You see who else? We got Breon, my man Breon, you know what I'm saying? He representing the Bill. There's quite a few artists on there, you know what I'm saying? My man Ruber Red got his peoples from Alabama. I don't know your name yet, but you know, when I get it, I'm gonna get shot at, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? You know, they on it, you know what I'm saying? It's halfway done now, and they're working on it right now.
So I mean, they shooting John Domain doing the video.
John Domain, oh yeah, John Domain, yeah. John Domain, he did most of all our videos. We did 5 videos. John Domain did 4. You know what I'm saying? The first video we did was done by Chase Your Dreams. You know what I'm saying? And Mike Rucker, you know what I'm saying? Mike Rucker and his people, they did that video, the first video. You know what I'm saying? John Domain, he did all 4 of our videos. You know what I'm saying? Good shit. Metal Lungs 1 and 2, and also Take Risks. So he did those 4 videos, and I gotta say he did his thing for it. He really did. He put it down. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to John Domain for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Hood Stamp TV, DJ Bree.
Right. Hood Stamp TV, Hazardous Productions.
But that's the
That's a 93% production.
Hey, the rolling, that ain't good? Alright. Yeah.
Secret oaths and secret proceedings.
Yeah. Babies being born, some slower than birth, or scientists got satellite to orbit the earth. This time I ask myself, what's it all worth? In the end, no doubt we all get put in the hearse. Everybody bawling, laughing, being a clown. 2012, then they all shut us down, brainwashed into slavery. Can we coincide the way we living? Enforce laws with organized religion.